Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. City so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Dani, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, girls of your day. Good morning Frederick, rise and shine. A city so
Hi, I'm Sharon Price, and I'm with the Spirit Organization, and you are watching Good Morning Frederick.
Oh, good morning, Frederick. Today is Wednesday, July 23rd, and I'm your host, Dani Gurrie. I actually had to look and see what today was in order to do that, which is kind of sad, really. I'm fixing because typically things reset and it's not the way I like it. There we go. All right. Hope you're having an awesome day today so far. All right. We got our morning roundup with Bob Miller and Chris Michaels coming up on Good Morning Frederick. They are going to cover our local news and weather. And then I'm going to go over what's happening in Frederick and keep you up to date with all the amazing events going on in and around our beautiful county. And later in the show, I chat with Shelby and Danielle. We're talking S.H.E Week, which is a whole week of celebration that is put on by the Frederick County Chamber of Commerce. And finally, you'll see me get Frotox. That's right. There's Frotox, which is no injections, no pain, no incisions. I got my first treatment from Chanin at the Healing Storm, and we're going to see how it goes. You're going to see. I take video of the whole thing. So simple. And I realize I frown a lot. I have that face apparently, and now that I'm conscious of it, I find myself doing that all the time. But I have a very heavy crease right here. We're going to try to get rid of it. It's going to take a few weeks, obviously, several treatments, but we're going to see how that goes. All right, and you can come along with the ride, on the ride with me for that. All right, all of our I don't know what's going on with the the ship logo here. The Sleep in Heavenly Peace logo. Sorry, not ship, but Sleep in Heavenly Peace. Well, when you buy the Good Morning Frederick merch, Sleep in Heavenly Peace is the beneficiary of all the proceeds of Good Morning Frederick merch that is sold. The shop opens today at 11 a.m. and open today through Sunday, 11 to 4. You can stop by and pick up a Good Morning Frederick t-shirt. You can get you make sure you pick up a magnet for Watch and Win. That's free. Those are located even just on the step out front. You don't even have to walk into the shop. Of course, we've got our Bluetooth speakers and we've got some stickers for sale, chapsticks, pins. Again, $5. You can get a couple chapsticks and a sticker, and Sleep in Heavenly Peace will benefit from that. Be sure to leave a comment like Mama Cone right here. Hope you have a wonderful Wednesday. We certainly do. You can stop by and say hi to her at the shop today. She mans the shop on Wednesdays for me, and I'm down there off and on throughout the day as well. Would love for you to leave a comment, but certainly liking and sharing and commenting helps to tell the algorithm that this is content they should push out to others in our community, which I would appreciate for our great organizations, businesses, and nonprofits who are on the show. That's the whole point. It's why I do it. And I really want to help a lot of these guys spread their message farther. All right, we're going to go ahead and officially start the show right now. Want to thank our show sponsor, Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic. They understand how pain can hold you back. You can save $400 on your first visit and be on the road to feeling better for just $50 when you mention Good Morning Frederick when you schedule your appointment. Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic is dedicated to helping you achieve your wellness objectives. I will say this, I've done that initial consultation. You get a full body, you get scans, you get a full assessment, you get told exactly where you are at that point. It's great to set kind of your benchmark. Thankfully, I don't have anything that needs a lot of repair at this point, but I have a benchmark now. So as I continue to age, I can keep an eye on how things are shifting and adjusting. I'm telling you, they are wonderful, great people, a couple offices in Frederick to serve you. And I highly recommend, if you have some residual or continual pains, you go get it checked out. And my husband had a thing going on with his shoulder for a while, and it did take several, it took 2 months, I think, but it finally, they were able to fix it, and he hasn't had any issues since, which is great. So midatlanticclinic.com, go get more information, listen to their podcast. It's on YouTube, and check them out. All right, I'm going to go ahead and let's find out what is happening locally with our morning roundup with Bob Miller. Morning Roundup is sponsored by Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland. Window tinting, paint protection film, ceramic coating, vinyl wraps like on the Good Morning Frederick car. Also, customized leather upholstered car seats. They can take care of all your aftermarket enhancements. Auto Trim Design of Mid-Maryland, accessories for any lifestyle. Find them on Urbana Pike or at autotrim-md.com. Well, good morning.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm good. I'm hoping you're having a better day today.
It has been a day. It's been we get here in the morning and I write, every day I sit down at 5 o'clock in the morning and I go through all the news. I write down all the things I want to talk about. I've got papers and, whatever topics, and it never happens. And so today we got on, for goodness sakes, let's see. We got on food that Chris doesn't like and I like, Southern foods. Like and so I'll ask you, but he's coming. The boss was just in here, so that's why he is late. He is running down to the been on the program, but the boss was up here. There he is. So he had to run, sprint down the steps that are for guys with 12 to 13-inch feet, like I have, and the steps are made for like 2-inch people. 2-inch shoes.
Even for me, I kind of shimmy sideways down those steps.
Yes, and don't scrape off the paint off the sides where they is getting a little moldy. But we won't talk about that. But so we had these conversations, Chris and I, that just turn into they take on a life of their own. So we were talking about foods, and I'll ask you. So Scrapple, yes or no?
I have not ever had Scrapple because I found out what was in it. So I know it is people love it. I know people love it, and I should try it. I need someone to make it, and I will try it.
Okay. It's wonderful. It is wonderful. You put some maple syrup on it, and you cook it right. You put a nice little char on both sides. It's great. I like it. Some people they don't like the consistency of it, but hey, we've got everything from the rooter to the tutor in a piece of scrapple. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it's a lot of times it's just when they cut it up and slice it up, they pour it in the pork fat. And I told Chris, when I cook a brisket or when I do, you take off the fat, you trim it up, right? You throw it in a pan and you render it down, and it's called tallow. Everybody loves tallow. You can find beef tallow in a grocery store. That's all that is. So then we went with grits. He doesn't like grits, correct, Chris?
Yeah, grits are disgusting.
Yeah, they're not. They're
utterly
wonderful.
disgusting.
I can't believe I'm agreeing with Chris so many times on this.
Hey, you know what? Great minds think alike, Danny, and we have mind alike. You and me.
I don't know if I want to be on that side of things, but
you don't like grits?
Again, I don't know if I've ever had them. I don't like the look of them, so I've not tried them. So I will try it. Maybe we should have a breakfast.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're not good. They're not good.
They're great. My wife makes and it's in a packet. She doesn't make like it's not like my cousin Vinny where it takes the 20-minute grits, but it does take a while. But they come in a packet of jalapeno.
I like jalapeno. So
they're
definitely
spicy.
These are Southern. So yeah, when my mom and her husband lived in South Carolina, they're big grits fans. Mm-hmm. I don't know about Scrapple, but big grits fans. Okay.
So Scrapple grits, and then Linda will put on the jalapeno with I think it's jalapeno cheese type of grits, and then she puts shrimp. And then bacon and a little, green stuff that she likes to put on top of it. Cilantro.
I think I would eat that.
All right. We'll have you over for dinner one night, maybe for some grits. Yeah. And hominy.
I don't even know what that is.
Hominy.
I've heard of it.
Homini's basically dried corn that is cooked again. It's usually it's a white corn. And then you just cook it in. As a matter of fact, Chris, my wife's text message, I have hominy on the crock pot right now. So I will bring it in tomorrow. Okay. And we just cook hominy in water, and then you add butter, salt, and pepper to taste, and you pour a little maple syrup. But I pour a little maple syrup on it. You don't have to. I like it that way. So
okay, I will try that. Yeah, these are all great. Look, I will try everything at least once. So I will try all of them.
There you go. At least you're willing to try.
I am willing to try.
And then our final one, I guess, is we had Caressa Flannery in here for the Do-Gooder Awards, and she likes ham and pineapple on pizza. Look at Chris.
Look at Chris's face.
He's just like, I'm just going to pick these people up, and I know I'll throw the fat guy Miller out the door.
I love it.
I'll pass on all that.
Yeah, I know.
I'll pass on all that.
But he wants liver, chopped liver.
There's a big
and tongue.
difference.
Yeah, and tongue.
I've tried tongue. I don't mind it, but I don't seek it out.
I'll take my chopped liver and my tongue any old day. I'll tell you what, I do have to get to news because I do have something coming up here. So let me get to that real quick. Hagerstown man sentenced for 25 years in prison for a fatal shooting back in 2024. And a Frederick County councilwoman, her testimony last night on the legislative package for 2026. And all this you can get on our website. Just head to WFMD.com and local news. You'll see all that. And environmental health services fees are going up in September like everything else. It seems like everything else is going up in fees. And Montgomery County Police are investigating an attempted carjacking of a rideshare driver in Bethesda. Man, how scary is that? Huh? And taking a quick look at the weather, it is going to be a nice day today. Currently 77 right now, nice day temperature-wise. It is cloudy outside as of right now. Going to get to a high of 87, down to a low of 68 tonight. And tomorrow, looking at a high of 93 down to a low of 72. Friday, it is going to be a hot one, high of 99 down to a low of 75.
They say it's not the heat, it's the humidity. It's both.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
yeah, you're
kidding.
not kidding.
No kidding. Yeah, it's been kind of cool in the mornings though.
I like it.
Yeah, it's been. This is kind of interesting to me, but yeah, I'm enjoying that part of it. By 2 or 3 o'clock, I'm done. I'm done. It's hot and I'm sweaty and yuck. But yeah.
Well, it's cool every morning because I work with that guy right there. It's cool every morning because I work with
mornings
that guy
have
right there.
mornings have been beautiful. I will say it's nice to be able to put my window down and drive on
Right.
194 as the traffic passes me because they think I'm going too slow when I'm actually going 65 miles an hour, which is the proper speed limit when it's completely dark out there and you can't see the deer and the cows that run in front of your car. But anyway, I'm not complaining. Bob Miller has got the sports.
All right. The Frederick Keys took a tough loss yesterday in the season series final loss to State College yesterday. They fell. Listen to this. If you like offense, 16-12 at Nimio Field. So the bats were hitting the balls out of the ballpark and the runners crossing the bag, but the Keys came up on the short end of that. So did the Orioles against the Cleveland Guardians. Angel Martinez had 3 hits. Jose Ramirez homered. The Guardians doubled up the Birds yesterday by a score of 6-3. Josh Bell hit his 13th home run. Jacob Young and C.J. Abrams contributed RBI doubles. The Nationals defeated the Cincinnati Reds 6-1. Congratulations going out to Connor Pickleton. Worked 2 scoreless innings for his second career victory and the first one with Washington. And Venus Williams became the second oldest woman to win a tour level singles match at the age of 45. She beat Peyton Stearns, 22 years her junior, 6'3", 6'4". The only other lady to do that who was a little bit older, can you guess? Martina Navratilova, who
Oh
did it
wow,
in
yeah.
2004 at the age of 47. So congratulations
Wow.
going out to her.
Unreal. All
Yeah.
right. Well, also tickets are on sale right now for our movie night at Warehouse Cinemas on August 20th. It's a Wednesday night. I'm going to buy everybody's first drink at that event. 5 to 7, we're going to have a little happy hour. There's going to be some vendors out there. You guys are going to be there with us. We're going to have watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off. $20 gets you unlimited popcorn, unlimited soda, and a seat in the theater with us. And all of that money gets donated to Christmas Cash for Kids. Go to WFMD.com right now or Good Morning Frederick's Facebook page. You can get the link to go get your tickets. It's going to be a great night. Also, this didn't exist when we did our first one, but it's half off the whole bar on Wednesday nights.
Wow.
Beer, wine, cocktails, half off. So actually, I might buy you 2 drinks so
Man.
that I can get you to come out and have a good time with us. We're looking forward to that.
And
Michael,
to sit next
Michaels,
to me,
Michaels.
during a movie, you will need a few drinks to consume. Do I get the day off too, along with Fearless Bueller, or is it just Fearless Bueller who gets the day off?
Only Ferris.
Only
You're,
Ferris.
you're having plenty of days off.
Yes,
Yeah.
I will be away next week.
I know.
9 whole days off, so looking forward
That's
to
all
that.
right. I'm going to be visiting Bob Miller in the mornings on WFMD while you're off. I have to figure out which days for that, but that's going to be a lot of fun.
How will we do Good Morning Frederick?
Oh, I have the magic of the internet. Don't you
Wow.
worry. We
Look
got
at
it.
that.
Yep.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
thank you
planned
very
out.
much. And Chris has got an appointment with one of his favorite listeners.
All right. Well, have an awesome day.
That's a
We'll
story
see you
for
guys
another day
tomorrow.
off the air. Thank you very
Yep.
much. Have a great day, everybody. Good morning, Frederick.
All right. Want to thank them so much for joining me every Tuesday to Friday. All right. We're going to take a quick break. Then we're going to come back with what is happening in Frederick. And Herbie, I didn't even see your message. Am I allowed to come back for that event? I'm hoping you're talking about the Ferris Bueller's Day Off. Of course, you're always invited to any event I'm doing. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Then we're going to talk about what's happening in and around Frederick County. I got Shelby and Danielle talking S.H.E Week with the Frederick Chamber. And I get Frotox. I had my first round of Frotox with Chanin from the Healing Storm. And you're going to be able to watch it and see if my little crease looks any better. All of that comes up just after this.
He's been hiding until now.
The contest that'll even bring out Bigfoot.
I want to win money, but where the heck am I supposed to stick this? I did it. I win. I'm gonna win.
You can win $100 cash just by putting a magnet on your car. Details soon.
At Mid-Atlantic Chiropractic, we understand how pain can hold you back. We're here to understand what you're going through. For a limited time, you can schedule your first visit for just $50. Give us a call and mention Good Morning Frederick, and let's get you feeling better.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves, double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining family beyond compare.
Hey, if you're like me and you've always wanted to go to Alaska, well, you can join me. Antietam World Travel Service is putting everything together for June 9th through the 20th, 2026. We're going to do the land and the sea. It's going to be wonderful. You can get all the information at antietamtravel.com. Go there right now and just express your interest, and we will answer any questions that you have, but you can join me. Let's go to Alaska. Let's see all the great stuff Alaska has. June 9th through 20th, 2026.
Hi, I'm Devin, your friendly neighborhood shower door expert. Upgrade your bathroom with a beautiful glass shower door, custom fit to accent your space and make getting into your shower one of the highlights of your day. Come see us at our brand new showroom in Frederick, Maryland, or online at showerdoorexperts.com.
All right, let's find out what is happening in Frederick. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Intense Barbecue, family-owned barbecue food truck and catering company. They cook in small batches to make sure the food is as fresh as it can be when it hits your plate. You can find them at intensebarbecue.com, and when you do, you will satisfy your meat tooth. All right, let's find out what's going on in and around Frederick. All right, if you want to win tickets to Souls of Joy on August 8th, all you have to do is text SOULS to 888-465-2944. I'd love for you to join me on that evening. We've got live music from the Learned Doctors. We've got beer, wine, seltzers included with your ticket. We've also got heavy hors d'oeuvres and desserts. It's going to be a great, great night. And I'm happy to give you a pair of tickets if you text SOULS to 888-465-2944. Now, here's the caveat. When you get free tickets to Souls, I'd love for you to bring at least one pair of new shoes for kids in Frederick County, aged 6 to 18. So from kindergarten or even preschool all the way up to seniors in high school. They are going to be the beneficiaries through organizations like the Boys and Girls Club, SHIP, and Children of Incarcerated Parents, and the Housing Authority are the organizations, include as well as Girls on the Run, who distribute the shoes that we collect. Now, our goal as an organization through Key City Rotary is 5,000 pairs of shoes in total. Now, my personal goal is 300 pairs of shoes. I'm about halfway there. I have 2 more weeks basically to collect these shoes. I'm hoping you can either drop off your new shoes to the Home of Everything Frederick at 401 North Market Street right in downtown, or you can even drop them at Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, as well as those other locations. And if you want and you don't want to shop, you can donate through Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, or Zelle, and I will shop for you. Now, I went to that bargain bin liquidators. I'd never been there. Behind Boscov's on 40, they have kids' sneakers for $10, and they have other shoes for $5. They're all brand new. So I dug around those bins a little bit because I got a couple donations. Thank you very much. And for $20 plus some tax, I was able to get 4 pairs of shoes, which, I mean, I love it, right? That's exactly it. And so that's what you can do. You can stop by the bargain bin. You can stop by and see some of these sales. I know Off Broadway had some good buy one, get one clearance items, or buy one, get one half off. So anyway, if you want tickets, text, if you can, Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, or Zelle. That's awesome. Or if you find a pair of shoes, drop them off for me. All right. Today, July 23rd at 11, there's Soul Yoga at Sieber Arts Library. And at 6:30, there's Youth Voice Acting at Aya Cultural Arts up off Route 40. Tomorrow, Summerfest Family Theaters at Baker Park at 10 a.m. You got your Middletown Farmers Market from 4 to 7. And of course, it's alive at 5 from 5 to 8 p.m. on Carroll Creek. July 25th, Thursday. Oh, no, that's the wrong day. Today is the 23rd. That should have been 24th. That should also be tomorrow. Downtown Thursday Market at 331 North Market Street. Now, here's the thing. I was at the market on Sunday and found out that there is something new going into the old Carmack J's building at Market Street. So all of the farmers markets, I believe, are moving up next to Gravel and Grind, which I think is on 6th Street. So that's going to happen at the end of August, I heard. So I believe this one would have to move too. All right, July 26th, Hayden's Heroes celebrates Hayden's 18th birthday. I remember Hayden's Heroes when I started my first company here in Frederick in like 2008, 2009. I remember they came to one of my events at the FSK Mall. Hayden had histiocytosis, I believe, and passed away. And they are celebrating. I can't believe it's his 18th birthday, but it's free admission at South Mountain Creamery. And you can head there and find out more at haydensheroes.org. All right. There's also coming up that summer trivia night on the 30th at Frederick Social. That benefits Second Chances Garage. Coming up on August 2nd and 3rd, beginners bladesmithing at the William F. Moran Bladesmithing Academy in Middletown. You do need to pre-register for that. It's 2 full days of learning how to do it. And then August 2nd, it's first Saturday in downtown Frederick. We're going to have seltzers and snacks at the home of everything Frederick, completely free. Invite you to come on out and enjoy Saturday with us, your first Saturday. 6 p.m., it's Cancer Awareness Night at the Frederick Keys. There's 50-50 raffles and all kinds of fun. Just $10 for your ticket. Buy them through Karen Wolcott so that the American Cancer Society and Relay benefit from that. August 3rd, there's a spirits tasting at McClintock Distilling. Benefits the Lions Club. You can get your tickets at fsklions.org/spirits tasting for that one. Always like to do stuff to help out local organizations. August 8th through 16th, it's the Montgomery County Fair in Gaithersburg. Free admission for 11 and under every single day. Otherwise, $18 at the gate, $13.88 online at mcagfair.com. If you haven't been to the Montgomery County Fair, I haven't been to the Montgomery County Fair in years, so I'm going to go this year. You can also win tickets to the Montgomery County Fair next week on WFRE. So you want to listen to WFRE and you can win tickets all week long. And we start the Wheel of Prizes at WFRE the beginning of August as well. So you'll be able to win tickets there and all kinds of great prizes. Of course, August 8th, Souls of Joy. Join me 6 to 9 p.m. August 9th is the Women's Wellness Expo at Unrivaled Iron Gym in their front yard area. Vendors, demonstrations, information. It's going to be a great morning there to 10 to 2. And would love for you to join me on that one. And if you're a provider that specializes in women's care, mind, body, and spirit, let me know, and I will put you in touch with the organizers to get a booth space for this inaugural event. Coming up toward the end of the month, all right, or end of August, middle and end of August, we got August 16th. It's Climbing for a Cause at Tree Trekkers. That benefits the American Cancer Society and Relay for Life. So I'll be at Tree Trekkers for that. And then End of Summer Bash at Fourth Dimension Fun Center is happening from noon to 6 on that day. And then we got Watch and Win is going to be starting in September, but you got to get your magnets on your vehicles so that we can start spotting you, and we can make you or a winner of $100 if we show your magnet on Good Morning Frederick. So get ready for that. And then we talked about August 20th is movie night at Warehouse Cinemas. Chris loves that graphic of him, that cartoon. And I'm saying that facetiously. And he wouldn't know what that meant. So there you go. Get your tickets now. You have to reserve your crabs now for Blue Crabs and Blueprints, the 10th anniversary benefiting Habitat for Humanity, 4 to 8 p.m. at the Walkersville Carnival Grounds on August 23rd. Head over to, I think it's frederickhabitat.org, habitatfrederick.org. Look up Habitat for Humanity in Frederick, and you'll get your tickets. I'll make sure and mark that down for later. All right, that is your What's Happening in Frederick. Coming up, you've got your dates that you're going to mark on your calendar to make sure you don't miss out. All right, after the break, we've got Shelby and Danielle. We're talking She Week. And you can watch as I get my first session of Frotox from Chanin at the Healing Storm. All of that comes up right after this. Experience an unforgettable vacation at the Salty Seahorse on the 4x4 beach in Corolla, North Carolina. Enjoy the pool, relax in the hot tub, fish, and kayak right off the private dock. The Salty Seahorse will be your forever vacation home. Go to thesaltyseahorse2201.com.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
A&S Construction is a local and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and they're located right here in Frederick, servicing Frederick County and surrounding areas. A&S Construction specializes in roofing and siding. They can also take care of your windows and gutters and even build you a new patio or deck. Call 301-703-2157 or send an email, info@ansconstruction.net. Remember, you get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. All you have to do is let Sandra know you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. And there you go, your screenshot opportunity so that you have her details ready to go when you are ready to fix up the outside of your home. All right, let's find out who is doing good in our neighborhood. Doing Good in the Neighborhood is sponsored by the Healing Storm Holistic Wellness. Chanin and her team strive to make sure you're seen, heard, and valued. Healing Storm focuses on alternative holistic healing methods to relieve your stress and pain and now make you look young and beautiful. I don't think that that's really what they say, but they do all kinds of stuff, including this new cryo, Frotox, slimming, really, really cool stuff. Tied with the massage therapy, Reiki, lymphatic massage, you have a holistic program. Check out thehealingstorm.com for more details and to schedule an appointment today. All right, I got a chance to sit down with Shelby from the Frederick Chamber and Danielle from the Women's Business Network to talk She Week.
Chamber of Commerce right on Market Street. I'm with Shelby and Danielle.
Hi.
Thank you for joining Good Morning Frederick.
Absolutely.
We're talking She Week.
Yes.
And that is the event put on by the Frederick Chamber. It's a week-long of festivities.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us a little bit about She Week and kind of how it got started for those that don't know.
Yeah, so this is the 7th year of She Week, and it was started from our Women in Business Committee, really wanting to do something for the women in our community about Women's Equality Day. And it just kind of has evolved and grown throughout the 7 years.
It's definitely grown.
Yeah. We, we have a great committee, that really wants to put on amazing events for our community. So,
well, and speaking of committee, Danielle, you're a part of the Women in Business Committee.
Yes.
How long have you been a part of that?
Oh gosh, this is my 2nd year as co-chair, and I'll step off of that lead, and we'll have new co-chairs next year. I believe this is my 5th year.
Sure.
You've been there a little
I started
while.
as a volunteer and then put in my application for the actual committee, and so officially, unofficially, somewhere around there. I
Excellent.
think.
And so what is the committee itself? What do you guys work on throughout the year?
Yeah, so we kind of talk about what do we want to put on for women in business, and you don't have to own a business. And I think sometimes that can be a misconception. And because we're called Women in Business, you don't have to be a business owner. It's just women who are working women, essentially. But that can be the nonprofit sector. It can be the government. It can be anything. Helping you maybe network with people that you haven't networked before with, providing those avenues. Maybe it's leading a workshop on a specific topic, like momentum is the topic for She Week this year. And so just kind of providing those resources and people that maybe they are not in rooms with, and getting them in the rooms. But we also do fun things like maybe a happy hour. We collect donations for a nonprofit for our Random Acts of Kindness each year. And so finding different women-led, women-owned, women-empowered businesses that we can help support is essentially what.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And really, I mean, I love that Frederick really, just as a whole in a community, reaches out and supports not only all businesses, but certainly women in business is very, very cool. All right. There's several activities during She Weeks. I just love this week. I think it's just phenomenal. Talk a little bit about some that aren't available anymore, but some that everybody else can join in on.
Yeah. So conference day. So She Week is August 4th through 8th. So it's coming up very, very quickly. But our first day is conference day. That's on Tuesday the 5th. We are on a wait list for that right now, but we will have workshops and activities and panels and keynotes. And that's always a really
Can't wait till the convention center comes. We might be able to double our space there for that.
That would be great.
Yeah, exactly.
And then Wednesday of She Week is She Pitch, which is held at Hood College. So we'll have 6 women entrepreneurs who are pitching their business to a panel of judges, and they can win up to $5,000 in funding. And that is free and open to the community. So anybody can come. That's at the Hodson Auditorium at Hood College. And then we have the Sheroes on Thursday night, which we are honoring 3 incredible Sheroes this year that celebrate the strength, heart, and equality of our community. And that's on Thursday at Union Mills. And we do still have tickets available for that.
Okay. That's really, all of these events, you get a little bit something different. It's kind of different people, which is really kind of cool.
I love She Pitch, just obviously because you're seeing the future of Frederick.
Yes.
You know, I just interviewed again for the second time Jenny from Serenity Swimming.
Yep.
And, you know,
Yep.
watching her grow, watching some of these businesses really just become a thread of our community is really, really exciting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So everybody to find out more information and to get on the list if you need to, you just go to the chamber website.
Yep. The chamber website or just sheweek.org.
Okay. Excellent. And what has it been for you kind of now that you'll be finishing out a co-chair of your second year? What has the impact been for you to be a part of Women in Business?
Yeah.
And what would your suggestion be for somebody else to get involved?
My suggestion for anyone to get involved is just to get involved. Just put yourselves in those rooms, just start volunteering if you can, or just start coming to the events. When I joined, I was a very brand new business owner. I was a stay-at-home mom for over a decade. And so I was completely new to this arena. And I know that we have a lot of people who come to our networking events who are maybe new from out of town, or they have a job transfer here, or they are a new business owner, or whatever the case may be. Maybe they just got out of college and they're entering the workforce, and this is like they're in business development. Just, I know what it's like to be a newbie. And for me personally, when I decided to, or was appointed, wanted to be a co-chair, not decided to, but when I was elected to be co-chair, in my brain I had decided that that's what I wanted to do.
Well, that's the first
I
step,
manifested it. But I really wanted to, I think one of my very first events was we did a trivia night at Frederick Social, and we did it by design where we had assigned seating. So that way people didn't come with their friends and it was cliquish or familiar for people. We assigned people to tables, and we did our homework where we looked at people's friends on Facebook to be like, who do they not know?
Wow.
And very strategic. Like this was a heart and soul project for me. And people probably looked at it like just trivia, but I really wanted people to get to know people that they didn't know, or get to know anyone in the room. So that way they didn't feel like they were standing in the corner, because I know what that feels like. And I'm sure we could go to any networking event and we can see those people.
Yeah.
And it's hard when you're an introvert. And to this day, it's still one of the things that have been talked about, that trivia night, of how much fun it was and how the connections people have made, people on our committee have made, people didn't know what Women in Business Committee was. So for me, it was really just not wanting anyone to feel left out and just really including everyone. And then for She Week specifically, it's been really cool to see it grow and how we're at such a large space now, and we've outgrown our previous space, and hopefully we'll outgrow this space, and then we'll have nowhere to go.
But hopefully there'll be somewhere to go once we outgrow
we'll
this next space.
Apparently, here in Frederick, so we can see 10,000 people for it. Really. I mean, I think it's, I think the first thing is being involved with the chamber is so vital. I know people think, and I even thought this when I first started my first company, I don't have time, but it is worth the time. Prioritize it, because there's a group of amazing people supporting your businesses here, and there's so many resources out there, but you
so
gotta
many
know
connections
if you don't if you don't step out and just do it.
You just have to. You have
do
to
something. I agree with that. All right, we're going to put the chamber website up so you have it, or it's sheweek.org. Very good. You should join all of those things that you can. Maybe get on the wait list for the conference for this year. Mark it down for next year, because it goes quick.
It does.
I mean,
it
like
does. I can't believe. I know. I can't believe we're already here.
It's awesome. But it's a great week to celebrate all the women who work in Frederick and who participate in our community. I love it so much. Thank you guys so much for everything you do. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. It's a great week. I love She Pitch. I head to that. And of course, I'll be heading to the She-Ro as well awards. It's so fun. And we're going to be interviewing one of our own, Sandra. I'm interviewing her Friday. She is the recipient of a She-Ro award, which we're so proud of her for that. All right, let's find out who's making our market beautiful. Market Makers is sponsored by Maryland Lottery, with tons of ways to win with hot scratch-offs like Big Money, where a $5 ticket could net you $50,000, or the $2 Monopoly ticket with a top prize of $10,000. Go to mdlottery.com for all the details. Plus, you can download the app and scan your tickets to see if you're a winner. Of course, you must be 18 or older to play. We ask you, please play responsibly. All right, here it is. I talked to my friend Chanin at the Healing Storm. She told me she's got this new cryo toning and slimming and facial Frotox, as well as orthopedic offering, all cryo, very cool stuff. She's the only one in our area that has this. And I said, sure, I'll try to get rid of this little divot I have in my forehead. Who wouldn't want that without any injections or putting weird stuff in your body? So I headed over to the Healing Storm this week, and I'm going to keep you updated on how it's going. But here it is, the first session.
Damn it. The Healing Storm. This is my good friend Chanin. So excited for you. You are offering something new and innovative, and you're the only one in kind of a large area that's going to be offering this. I want to say, what is it called? Cryo?
It's cryotherapy and cryo-slimming and sculpting.
Oh, yes. Very good. And what I love about this is that you can target specific areas.
Yes.
Or you can do things like slimming with the abdomen and the back.
Yes.
And you can do ortho things. So if you have pain, knee injury, elbow injuries, and things like that.
Exactly. Sprains, strains, arthritis, anything orthopedic, we can work with that as well.
Okay. And so I've just sat and learned a little bit about it. We're going to do a little bit of facial stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Now, with anything, it's not a one and done.
Absolutely.
You have to actually do the procedures several times and then some maintenance after.
Yes.
But the fact that you can do it, it's just a couple of minutes at most, and could be feeling better, looking better, and all of that is really phenomenal.
Exactly. Most sessions last between 5 and 15 minutes. There's no bruising, there's no incisions, there's no downtime.
Right.
And it's in and out.
Yeah.
It takes about 6 sessions to get really final results.
Yeah.
Sometimes a little bit more depending on if it's a stubborn spot.
Yeah.
But 6 sessions normally, and then you go straight into maintenance.
All right. Well, we're going to document me I got this thing right here, really, but we're going to be talking about facial. I mean, look, there's so many studies about cryogenic anything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Using that cold targeted, I was going to say, I don't even know what it is, but just, and it helps rejuvenate.
It's called a thermal shock.
Thermal shock. Yeah.
It actually makes the blood vessels constrict.
Yeah.
And then as it releases and goes back to normal size, it reduces pain, it reduces wrinkles, it promotes collagen.
Yes.
And it helps with skin health.
Okay. Well, we are going to find out, but you can find out more. TheHealingStorm.com. You can schedule an appointment. You can reach out to Chanin and her team. And then they have everything else that you can work in tandem with this, like lymphatic massage, which helps move all of that stuff that's just been frozen out of your body.
Yes.
Right? Which also helps kind of speeds up a little bit that healing of what you've just done.
Exactly.
And stretching of the fascia and all kinds of, and massages, which I love. That's my nap session once a month. But really, when you work everything in tandem, it's kind of like a marketing plan. Everything works a little bit better and you get a little bit better results.
Exactly.
All right. Well, we're going to watch and see how this thing goes.
Awesome. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
That was the first nozzle.
Okay.
That was round 1. Now we're going to go into round 2.
Okay. So you're basically taking what is it?
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide.
CO2.
Okay.
It's pressurized CO2 that we use, and we cool down to up to 100 negative 10 Fahrenheit.
Okay. Doesn't feel that cold, so that's good.
I'm just going to hit here a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
So wait, you just cooled it and then rubbed it?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Do I look younger yet? I'm just kidding. It's not going to happen. It's all good. Wow, that was just really...
Actually, look at it.
That is amazing. That's like you call that the Frotox.
The Frotox.
Frotox, people.
Ah, yes. And if I would stop frowning, maybe it would go away. I want to tell you, Chanin has a lot of really great packages, and her price list is available for you as well. The consultation, $30 right now. You can go in, talk to her about what you're looking to do, and then your cryotoning and slimming. There is prices ranging from $100 to $225 depending on what you need done. Obviously, the neck area is a lot less than your abdomen and back area. She also is working on a client with thighs and glutes and all that sort of stuff. There's facial, the Frotox that I got, $85 a session. But of course, when you buy multiple sessions, like a 6-pack, you save. And then orthopedic, if you've had any sort of surgery and you're trying to get better, starts at like $35. You can also pair that with the manual lymphatic drainage and help your healing process speed up even more. So we'll keep it posted. I'm going every week for 6 weeks. We're doing before and after photos. She's taking them. So I'll do a whole succession as we get further into it. But if it's something you've been thinking about, I recommend going to Chanin at the Healing Storm. She'll tell you exactly what she's going to be able to do and what she's not able to do. And of course, it's not a one and done, as with most anything else. All right, that's it for the show today. Thank you so much for joining. Appreciate you guys sharing and liking and commenting and asking your friends about Good Morning Frederick. That is the way that we can spread the word and help our local businesses and keep our economy strong. But whatever you do today, get out there and be great, Frederick.